2, 3, 4.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. On this.
That's pretty good.
Episode number 317, I hope. I forgot to update it.
Nope.
318.
Plus one. Is it 318? That's what I meant. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine morning, afternoon, evening, or night as we are talking about the game of life amidst the other games we love to watch and to play. I am one of your hosts, the Brazilian bearded mountaineer and transition ninja, Lucas Ham Swisher.
And that beard is glorious.
Hello there.
Audio listeners, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Go to the YouTubes.
You got to see the beard in the YouTubes.
Mm-hmm. It's only going to get bigger from here. I still have 2 more months. I'm growing it out.
I'm going to go all the way to like the end of the year?
Actually, probably till the beginning of next year because it's winter where I'm going. And I want to be as warm as possible. So I'm keeping the beard as long as possible until the wife starts making faces at me.
Or just sneaks up behind you with scissors.
Yeah, and just goes. Yeah. Also with me to my left, the judge, jury, and executioner of fake news and spoilers, Patrick Novosel.
That beard, it's like you just dipped your chin in like beard growing oil, and that's it.
That's what I did. They got
Forget
that.
about the
Brazilian
mustache.
beard growing oil. Passion fruit flavored beard growing oil.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm gonna hug you longer then next time I see you.
You treat it like a pillow and just go to sleep on it at night. Lay your head on the. Just put it up there.
God.
If I get it big enough, I can use it in the airplane as like a neck pillow and just kind of wrap it to the side. And then just leave my head on it.
Oh my God. The person sitting next to you is gonna be like, yeah, no, I want a new seat.
Weirdo. Also to my Cat E corner, he is the newest final member of the GMG Quadfecta. That would be the North Kakalakian himself, who's possibly unlikely to have already eaten dinner. Our howdy hey hey handyman, Hank McCoy, Dusty McCrusty.
Yes.
Me, Ryan.
You could just switch it to Dusty Krusty. I like that more than Handyman Hank McCoy.
All right. It's official. I'm taking it out. Handyman Hank McCoy.
Dusty Krusty. Good evening.
I'm going to go with Handy. Can I go with Handy Dusty Krusty?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Handy Dusty Krusty. I like the E, the consecutive E sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's really Handy Dusty Krusty Isley.
What are you drinking over there, Ryan?
I
How
am
is it?
drinking
Pretzel beer.
pretzel beer that is toasted with some sea salt.
How do you toast beer? Like, doesn't it like...
Honestly, it just tastes like a normal beer.
Just
I'm a little
pour the-
disappointed.
Just pour the brew in the toaster.
Turn
it on.
Yeah. It's drinkable.
It's drinkable? That's a ringing endorsement. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It's not the best.
Oh, I didn't do my picture right.
What are we doing?
Are you
just
taking a little
selfie?
I wanted to take
What
it
do you
for
think
the...
we are 17. You're over here just taking selfies.
For the listeners.
Oh, okay. I just
Yeah, I'm
looked
taking-
up and I saw you going.
My new headshot.
Oh man,
It's going on my profile page.
That's right. I
Instagram.
want to put on my old. I almost said my Old Spice.
you're MySpace.
MySpace. That's what it's called. I'm like
Old
MySpace.
Spice.
I'm put on my Old Spice page.
You're searching for Old Spice. Where is the webpage I'm looking for?
Why can't I find this? Okay.
Oh, man.
What's new news? You want to get into that? shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Who are we starting with? Ryan, were you here last week?
We were all here last week, but Mark was the producer / seducer.
Oh, that's right.
Ryan's
always
currently
here. Ryan's not abandoned us. Only Mark has. Okay. Who went first last week? I feel like I did. Is that true?
I think you pulled. Yeah, you pulled. No, it was improv last week. We didn't
know
one
went
went
right.
first.
Oh,
Nobody
that's
went
right.
first.
Yeah.
All right. Patrick, why don't we go with you? You're going to go first tonight.
Okay.
Tell us something good.
Hey, so, yeah, I mean, there's not been a whole lot going on these past few weeks, but a couple weeks ago, I decided that I was going to stop eating gross and start eating healthy.
So Long John Silver's is off the table.
It is off the table.
I
know.
No.
If it while I'm on this diet, if Long
they're
John
gonna go
Silver's
under.
closes,
Oh man,
I'm so mad.
You imagine if they go under, that would be crazy. Now, what's your time frame on this?
Afloat.
Is this like till you feel like you've hit a certain weight, or is this for life? I doubt it.
So
is this
I'm going to go until the end of the year and see where it gets me. So I've changed my eating habits. I have a liquid lunch. So I have a protein shake for lunch.
Okay.
I have that for lunch. And then for dinner, I have chicken. So I'll go to the store, get some fresh chicken and grill
every day.
Every day. So
That's
I grill
not
it.
Sustainable, man. You're gonna want to throw up chicken here in a few weeks.
Oh man. So I have like 15 different hot sauces and barbecue sauces. So I haven't hit that point where it tastes like, getting the same thing over and over again.
So I'm guessing you're having chicken while the rest of the family is having whatever they have.
Exactly. Yeah, they'll have fried foods, they'll eat whatever, and I won't. And then for my in-between meals and snacks, is only fruit. No salty snacks, no nothing. Only like bananas, strawberries, cantaloupe, pineapple, apples, grapes. So I'll just kind of like rotate every so often. Whatever. We have a whole bunch of fruit in our house now because I'm only eating fruit for snacks.
Is this like keto?
I don't know.
It's a Novotel diet.
Yeah, I just made up this diet.
Okay.
I just remember when I was back in college, and I kind of had the very similar diet, and I was lean, very lean, and so I was like, you know what? I wonder if this is still going to work. So I told my wife, I was like, you need to make me accountable. I want to make sure I continue to do this on a daily basis. So I've been using my grill that I recently bought a lot lately. And yeah, man. So I knew that when you start a diet, and you stick with it for a few days, the initial pounds is just going to fly off. And so that's what it's done.
Little shock to the system.
Yeah, it has. Getting rid of all the toxins. I feel so much better. I have way more energy. I have better sleep. I have it just feels great. And I've lost 11 pounds in 2 weeks. I knew it was going to come right off. Now it's to the point where it's like, okay, now I need to add some like maybe strength training, because what I've done is I just make sure that I walk 10,000 steps and get a 5K in during my lunchtime. So I'll walk a 5K. It takes like 51 minutes to do that. So just making sure, if I miss it, if I can't do it, I'll come home. We have a treadmill over here, so I'll jump on the treadmill. It's been really nice. It was really nice today, so I was able to walk outside. And when it's like 10, 20 degrees cooler than it has been, and it was today, like I didn't sweat as much as I was when it was like 85 degrees outside while I'm walking. So today was really nice. So yeah, I'm just looking to kind of get a little bit healthier. And one of the biggest reasons is I put on some pants that I recently bought, and they were already not fitting well. So I was like, either I can get new pants or maybe I'll just change the way I'm living.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know how. I'm looking to lose another 10 pounds. That would be my like zone I would like to stay in. We'll see how long it'll take me to get rid of the next 10 pounds, because the first 11 pounds was pretty simple. No pop, no other than water. You know, water is the only thing that I've been drinking outside of my protein shake. Yeah.
Are you making the protein shake with water? Are you
doing
milk?
Yeah, just water. Yeah. So it's a filling lunch just having this protein shake, but it's not like I'm having pizza and a breadstick and some root beer or Dr. Pepper, you know, kind of thing. So
that all sounds glorious to me.
It's a little different, you know, from what I used to be eating, because I was just eating so bad. I'm
sure there's plenty of fast food restaurants in the vicinity of your work.
Yes, and my house.
Oh yeah.
So I drive back past plenty of them on to and from work. But yeah, so just trying to be accountable, trying to continue to do that. And there was one night I tried to sneak some Snyder's of Hanover pretzels with like the hot sauce, like the buffalo wing ones. And my wife's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, oh. She's like, "No." She's like, she grabbed it from me. She's like, "No, you're not having these." She's like, you told me to be accountable for you.
Good job, Mel.
Good job.
And so the next morning, she's like, "Did you sneak any after I went to bed?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." So yeah, been pretty good so far the first 2 weeks.
Now, long term, I'm going to tell you this: it's best to set up habits that are sustainable. And so, having a cheat day, once you reach your goal, having a cheat day.
Oh, I'm gonna have a huge gyro, like 2 euros probably when I reach it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Eat big, and then have your cheat day, and then just moderate it, man. Just keep it real, and keep doing with the exercise. Because man, if you up it enough, you know you can maintain, you know, a healthy weight and still eat some nice things, some fun things, some yummy.
Yeah, things. Was it last Monday? I did a vitality check. Just got my blood drawn to check a whole bunch of things. The biggest thing that I needed to worry about was my blood pressure. Blood pressure was a little high. But I'm like,
systolic or diastolic? Top number, bottom number.
The top number was high. So, and I'm like, okay, I think if I continue to do this over the next 3 months, that'll probably come down.
Yep.
And then I will go see my primary care physician and do like a physical or whatever, kind of see where I'm at. So, seeing how this thing goes, and I'm just going to see, you know, because I was only a week into this diet when I did this blood work. So I'm assuming after 3 months that it'll come back down to normal.
It'll change.
Yeah. They checked like maybe 50 things, and there were like 47 of them that were within range. There were a couple of them that were like near optimal, and then there was that one, the blood pressure was a little high. So we'll see where that goes.
I take it you don't get to walk around in your office very much, do you?
No, but because I'm drinking a lot of water, there's a lot of walking to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I drink this, the 24, 32 ounce, whatever it is, water. And, I drink one of those and I'm going to the bathroom every hour.
I mean, especially when your lunch is liquid. I know the days that I fast.
Yes.
I usually fast once a week and have like a prayer time and stuff. But man, any liquid I take that afternoon is just pew.
Straight through. Right, yeah.
Straight through.
There's nothing to hold that liquid in,
It's like
basically just go to the bathroom while drinking your water.
Yeah, pretty much.
Watch this trick.
Yeah. You time it, get a little stopwatch out and be like, man, I did that in a whole that only took 30 seconds this time. It's a new record.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
well, good, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I thought about Mark, and like he's his diet is, there's reasons behind his diet, but I'm like, man, like I don't want to get to that point where I can't have those things because of my health is bad. Like I want to get to a point where I can eat those things in moderation. Back in college, obviously that was 20 years ago, and our bodies are different in college. But I remember having whatever I wanted, but it was in small doses. Kind of like where I would have pizza, but I would have a half a slice, and I still get that in. That satisfying pizza flavor, but then not have 3 deep dish pieces. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes.
My buddy Sam did a very similar thing, where he I don't remember what the diet was, but he did something very similar where he like cut out all like processed foods basically, and just did like clean eating. And yeah, he said he felt like great and everything afterwards. I think they did it for like a month.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he liked it. He was just like, it got to the point, and he has like 4 kids. Like it got to the point where it was just so incredibly expensive because processed food is so much cheaper than clean eating. And it's so sad that it's that way. He still does it though. He still doesn't like, go super crazy with eating like all the fattening things that you can. He still, keeps it, tame, I guess.
Yeah, and I think there's other things that I can do outside of chicken. I mean, like I like fish, like all types of fish. So there's a lot of lean protein there as well. So I can probably throw that in there. It's just easy because my wife doesn't like the smell of fish. So making fish is only when she's basically not in the house.
But you said you have a grill now, so
yeah. So I can do it on the grill. So I made some salmon.
Oh, I love some grilled salmon.
Yeah. Oh, grilled salmon is amazing.
yeah. Amazing. So there's some extra. I've never grilled salmon before, and I threw my own seasonings on it. Seasonings were fantastic. They were just a little too much. The next time I make it, I'll just back off the little seasonings. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, that's basically. I was just like just sprinkling everything on it.
That looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. So going well there.
Good.
On the IFL side of things, again, I haven't really played much games.
Same.
I've watched. There was WWE Bad Blood PLE was this past weekend, and I gotta tell you, so there's 2 wrestlers. One is CM Punk. I don't know. He's very popular. He was in the WWE like a decade ago, and he left.
Yeah.
And then he finally came back. He left on bad terms, and then he came back because he was. I think people said that he was a cancer in the locker room, and people didn't like him. He just rubbed people the wrong way. So he came back.
You should rub them the right way.
Oh, well, I mean,
that's different.
Whatever happens in the locker room, just stays in the locker room.
Okay, I just don't get these people that are like they're rubbing them the wrong way. I'm like, well, then do your homework and figure out how to do it the right way.
That's the spot. That's
God, stop.
That's the way Daddy likes it.
Where's Mark when you need him to spin?
Mark's not here right now. Mark has no power here.
He doesn't. No, actually, he kind of does. He has the on-off
does,
switch
but he's
right
not
now,
here right now, so he doesn't know we're saying what we're saying.
Watch him pop in. Like
I know.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Always watching.
Anyways, so he was
rubbing the wrong way.
Yeah, so CM Punk was in this feud with Drew McIntyre. He's a Scottish warrior, big dude, and they had their the culmination of their feud in a Hell in a Cell match. And this has got to be one of the greatest matches I have ever seen. It's got to be up in the top 10. It was incredible. Like the back and forth, they put their bodies on the line. There were times where I was just like, I kind of didn't want to watch because of all the stuff that was happening. So much blood in this match. I saw the after effects of this, and Drew McIntyre had like 12 stitches in the top of his head because of this. Like, it was a brutal back and forth match. Really, really awesome. So I've been watching a lot of WWE this past week because I would watch like a couple hours and then I would fall asleep. Then I'm like, okay, where did I stop? When did I fall asleep? And then the next day I'll watch a little bit more. And then my daughter and I started the Divergent series. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen the Divergent movies?
I think I watched
the
first one.
Yeah, they're like the Hunger Games dystopian.
Yeah, it's like discount Hunger Games.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Hunger Games came out and they're like, oh, we got to jump on this.
Yeah.
So watch Divergent. The second movie was Insurgent. We watched that last night, and then tonight after we podcast, we're gonna watch the trilogy.
I don't remember what the last name of the movie was.
Allegiant, I think it might be.
Yeah, it goes completely. It doesn't stick with the naming convention.
Yeah, so I'm watching that, and then I mean, I think I shared this earlier this year or last year, the Golden Bachelor, where it's like
so
the Golden Bachelorette is on now. So the wife and I have been watching that.
Did you tell us in the Golden Bachelor, did your dude win? Like the guy you were going for, or
no?
What was the result of that? I don't remember.
The Golden Bachelor is one guy and a bunch of women.
Oh, that's right. I guess did he pick the woman?
No, not the one that I wanted. And they ended up getting married and divorced within like a month.
Oh, shocker!
So,
neither one of them.
I thought it was true love.
Yeah, no. I was like, you should have picked the other one. And so, yeah, this one.
I heard that sarcasm, Lucas.
So surprised. Right now.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Right.
Shocked I am.
So now Golden Bachelorette.
Yeah. So the one of the women from the Golden Bachelor left because she had her daughter was having a medical emergency, so she left the show. And they brought her back to be the Bachelorette this year, and just a whole bunch of guys. And I don't know. It's a wholesome show. Like, it's not like raunchy like any of the other Bachelorette shows are like. I don't know. That's what the wife says. But it's just people just generally care about each other. They're in their 60s and they've gone through life, so they have a lot of perspective, and it's just it's pretty cool. Like a lot of these men either have lost their wives or have been divorced. So they've gone through it. So they are much nicer than you would think. And it's really cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess on the Eagle side of things, still going through the word. And I'm still sticking with First Peter, because we're still going through First Peter at church. And there was a verse that we read in First Peter, I believe it was chapter 3. I'm trying to pull it up in my app, but it's not working.
Being slow.
Here we go. All right. First Peter chapter 3.
Verse.
Wait, why
12? Let's guess the verse, Ryan. Go.
Where's it chapter 4?
Verse 12.
Verse 15.
3:15 is a good one.
It could be.
Sugar. I should have said 15.
I definitely highlighted it, and it's not highlighted anymore.
Rip a Rooney.
What? And someone even liked my highlight. Someone even liked my highlight, and so I went to my notifications, and my notifications aren't showing up. It's blank.
You broke it.
So I don't know what's going on with
my Bible app did that one time, and then I had to make a new account and redo all of my highlights.
Oh my! Don't do that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was not happy.
Okay, here it is. It's verse 17. It's not highlighted, but I'm going to highlight it again.
You were close though. Gonna highlight it again. Mine's being weird too. Maybe it's the.
Whoa! I only highlighted one, and it highlights. I highlighted 3 different.
Have y'all updated the Bible app recently?
I don't even think I've updated my phone recently to
iOS
whatever
18?
it is. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I have it either.
You should do that. That's nice.
I probably should. Usually it tells me, like, it'll bug me about it, but this time it's being very nonchalant.
Wait, can you just
whatever you want to
do? You just go to your settings and just go to
settings?
Where?
Shoot.
What are we talking about? You talking about iOS 18 or?
Yeah. How do you
you go to general, you go to settings,
software
then general, and then
general
software update.
Software update. Okay,
And
checking
then
for update.
either do the update now or do the upgrade to iOS 18.
Yeah, because
should I update now and then upgrade to iOS 18, or can I just go straight to 18?
I think you can go to 18, and I believe they already have like the first patch of 18, so it's like 18.0.1.
Okay,
so you could just do that. I think it's like 6 gigs, so you probably want to do it overnight when you're asleep.
6 gigawatts.
All right, 1 Peter chapter 3. Verse 17, for it is better, if it is God's will, to suffer for doing good than for doing evil. And I read that, and I read it multiple times, and I'm like, he's saying that we're going to be suffering regardless.
That's correct.
And one thing that I didn't understand, it is better if it is God's will. Like, does that mean that you can do evil? Like, I don't like what is that if it is God's will point?
Read it again. Sorry. My wife's also having me help her with some Disney Plus things that it's distracting me a little bit.
How do I sign into Disney Plus?
Well, it's one of those things where she's getting it signed up because long story short, we've been sharing Disney Plus with her sister for the past.
That's the only way to do it. Everyone shares. Come on,
3 years. Well, they just pulled the Netflix thing, and you no longer share outside of the same household. So we got an extra week from when her sister said, but it just cut out tonight. So she's trying to up it so she can use Disney Plus, but everything's connected to my email. So she's like, I need to check your email again. There's another code coming your way. So I've been doing that. So read the verse one more time. Okay. I need to make it all in, 100% focus.
All right. For it is better, if it is God's will, to suffer for doing good than for doing evil. If it's God's will, I'm stuck on.
That's only connected to if you suffer and it's God's will, not if you do evil. It's just saying
that makes way more sense.
Over connecting it. Like you're just like everything if it's God's will. If it's God's will to suffer, if it's God's will to do evil.
I just punched that guy in the face. It's God's will. You know,
God told me to do it.
Okay. For it
is
better.
He didn't tell me not to do it. So
for doing good than for doing evil. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So if it's God's will for you to suffer, it's better to suffer for doing good than for doing evil.
Okay. All right. Makes more sense.
But don't go pushing the envelope and just go around punching people in the throat.
I'm doing it for the greater good.
I'm jabbing people in the throat for Jesus. Jabbing for Jesus.
Jabs for Jesus.
Jabs for Jesus.
That's not what he meant. Yeah. But that's it for me. That's all I got.
All right. Oh, Mindy just apologized. It's okay, dear. I love you. It's
okay, Mindy. We love you anyway.
They love you too.
Yeah.
Keep asking questions.
I'll forgive you. Okay, just one more code. It's like, how many codes are there?
Dude, 2-factor authentication.
Oh, gosh.
I deny that most of the time. I'm just like, you know what? If they want to steal from me, whatever. I don't care.
I have so many, and I have them set up to like emails. I have it set up to apps. I have it set up to text.
I'm still waiting for the 3-factor identification. Like
at this point,
it's gonna step up a notch. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you gotta do a finger. You gotta do a retina scan, nostril swab.
You're gonna shove that thing right up there. They'll make like a little accessory on your phone. And
Yeah, instead of a pen, it's a swab.
Just shove the phone up your nose.
I will say, I do miss having my fingerprint on my iPhone. I miss being able to unlock it with my fingerprint
instead of your face.
Mm-hmm.
Mine unlocked with my face with sunglasses on the other day. I thought that was cool.
I think you can do multiple.
You can set it up to do that, but mine was highly unreliable every time. Like I had to do multiple, like I had to set it up multiple times because I have different shades. So it's like, nope, you're not the same person if you got those shades on.
Yeah, those are different shades. Those weren't the same shades you used before.
You ever have sunglasses on? You just pull them down just a little bit. They're like, all right, that's you.
Yeah, it's like I saw the top of your eye.
How did you know that already?
I saw your eyebrow. I know what your face looks like.
We got it.
You work in the dark, but if I put on shades in the daytime, God forbid, you don't know who I am suddenly.
Yeah, it's true.
Stupid.
All right.
Ryan
Isley.
Yeah.
I almost said, speaking of stupid, Ryan Isley, go ahead.
Go ahead. I know I'm stupid.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Stupid is as stupid does. Howdy, hey, y'all. Like Patrick said, not a ton going on, honestly.
All right, make stuff up.
This past week, I'm not gonna make anything up. It's mostly just been work. Work has just been
work
ramping up. I've spent like the past week, I feel like, looking at this one specific AC, and I have to go back to it tomorrow, so that's not fun.
That's a repeat offender.
It is, and it's something like I don't mind troubleshooting, but then when it gets to the point where I like have to meticulously troubleshoot and disconnect wires from everything and test every single thing, yeah, I can't deal with that. That's just extra time, and it's also on the third floor, so like I'm going all the way downstairs, unhooking something, running upstairs, checking it, then having to run back downstairs. Yeah. I get all my steps in. I'll tell you that. I'm getting all my steps in.
Get them steps in.
Getting all of my steps in. But yeah, this past week, I took a half day on Friday because I don't know what happened, but Thursday night I started feeling like crud. Like I felt the tickle in the back of your throat, you know, that you get when you're feeling sick. I was like, nope. I took everything that I had here at the time. I think like I had one Zicam left. I took a couple of shots of apple cider vinegar. Yeah, I think I took some medicine, just a little bit. I was like, I'm going to try to kick this fast. And then, Friday rolls around. And I wake up and I'm like, no. I feel the crud. So I got the crud from somebody. I don't know where, who,
somebody's
what it was.
Spreading crud again.
But yeah, I worked like half a day on Friday, and then I left like around lunchtime. And I came home and just slept. I couldn't do anything else. I slept. I had a killer headache. I slept till around like 4. And then I was like, okay, I feel a little bit more like a human. But like I was having to whatever it was running through me. So I had to use the bathroom a lot. And I was dehydrated. I started to like get cramps in my inner thighs. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm dehydrated. I need to go get some water or some Gatorade.
Is that the point of no return? You're like, oh man, the cramps.
When I start getting cramps, I know like I'm like, okay, I'm dehydrated. I need to go get something.
Like in the inner thighs only?
Inner thighs. It's always it's either my inner thigh or my calves. And it's usually when I'm sleeping.
I'll be checking up on you. How's your inner thighs doing, Ryan?
Not crampy.
Just don't rub the wrong way, okay? Don't
rub it the right
way.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so that happened. And then by Saturday, I was feeling more human. I I went and got me some Gatorade so I didn't have cramps anymore. But yeah, it was just a restful weekend of not. We sat at the house. We didn't really do anything, just chilled. Luckily we didn't have a lot going on. Kids weren't going anywhere or doing anything or needing to be anywhere. So it was nice to just sit. But I did have to sing on Sunday. So I told my people, I was like, I'm trying to feel better, but just in case I don't, y'all should be prepared to just sing it yourselves. Because it was, I mean, we were already like, you know, down a few people because of my buddy Tommy that left.
Right.
That was like our dedicated worship leader for that campus. And now that he's not there, it's kind of just fallen to like me. And I'm not on staff. I'm just volunteer basically. And I don't know what I'm doing. So I know how to sing. That's about it.
You can't fire me.
I'm learning how to lead. Yeah, like lead a team of volunteers. But I mean, that's
very, very hard to do because they're not getting paid. They're like, you know what? If I mess up, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, man, yeah. And it also sucks because like the school where we meet is a school. So, and that school, you know, still does school things like put on plays. So the stage that we use is currently, there's like all this stage equipment and stuff because they're doing a play. They're about to be doing a play this week.
Nice.
So like we haven't been able to like really set up the stage like we normally do. So that's been fun. Just trying to figure out how to like shift everyone forward and not mess up their staging that they have for their play. But it's all worked out. This past Sunday was just like me and one other guy on acoustic guitar and then a girl. That was it. That was the band. It was just three of us.
It's all good. Unplugged.
Yeah.
Laid back.
Unplugged, laid back. We call it the living room experience. When we do that, we're like, yeah, come on in. Sit down in the living room. We're just hanging out. But it was good. It still went well. It was good. It was a good group of songs and people. I'm starting to like doing that more when it's more unplugged like that because I use in-ear monitors usually when I'm singing because that's how we have all of our sound equipment and stuff set up. Right. But when it's like really just like one acoustic guitar and then two other singers, I don't really ever use my ears. I'll usually like take them out so I can hear the crowd, like, and hear people singing. And it is just great to hear the body of the church just singing along with you. And
through that,
it warms my heart. It makes me happy when other people lift their praise. So, so yeah, that's been basically much of IRL and IGL. Besides still doing the through the word stuff. I did finish another Bible project plan today. I think it was on John. Yeah, it was John. I didn't realize that they did like videos for all of the Sermon on the Mount stuff. So I'm probably now going to go through and watch all those Sermon on the Mount videos that they did.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, I thought Bible Project was only videos. Is it also audio?
It's a bunch of stuff.
They do a podcast. Yeah, they do the podcast.
They do podcasts. They do little short videos. A lot of, I mean, it is still pretty video animated based. But yeah, they do a podcast. They do classes. Like you can take classes.
Do have classes. I've never looked at any of their classes.
I've really wanted to. There's just no time.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I want their Bible project,
Like
everything
curriculum?
in a curriculum form that I can just use at a school. Like, my dream is actually to combine Bible project, The Chosen, and make it one big happy curriculum about
You
Jesus'
do know they
life.
have like Bible project plus Chosen plans, right?
No.
Okay, I'll send them to you. If you
I mean,
search
I've never looked. I just thought it
if
was
you
my cool idea
I
to
think
do it.
I did a couple of them.
Yeah.
I think there's one for each season, actually.
I mean, I saw the ones for each season. I have those, but I don't remember Bible Project being with them.
Was that not Bible Project that did it? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping.
Oh, yeah, I do have The Chosen plus Bible Project. That's why, yeah. No,
Yeah.
but I want like, yeah, there's just,
It is kind of like
everything.
Yeah, they don't cover everything. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying. I would like one of those too. Like having an actual.
Yeah, because the thing is so you have the videos.
Yeah.
And the videos give like highlights of things, but in their podcast, like Tim and John do in depth, and they just go back and forth and talk. And, Tim's brain is full of so much context and Hebrew and Greek and Aramaic, and he just knows so much, and he brings so much just juicy biblical goodness to the table. And yeah, so I need that integrated as well.
You should just reach out to him and see if it'd be like, hey man, you want to just come to Paca and
hey,
teach class?
Just come on down to Brazil. Yeah, I don't have that kind of pool yet. I'm still praying about that.
Oh, I think we could do it.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah. And then, yeah, as far as gaming goes, not really much of anything. I've finished Flintlock again, so I can get my achievements.
Yep, you got them.
I will say
it.
On normal, that game is way harder. Like, way harder. The final boss fight, because it is one of those ones that has a second phase to the boss. Yeah, second phase boss don't like you at all. Like, it's just relentless attacks. So you have to like perfect parry and dodge and all the things. And I did not do that the first 5 times that I tried. But then I got it. So it's done. And
that's one thing I'll give like higher difficulties. It necessitates that you play the game the way they intended and use strategy. Whereas on easy, you can, I mean, it's nice to enjoy a story just straight up. But when you use all the mechanics and you get that flow of, I had that experience with Final Fantasy VII Remake where it was just like the synergy of all the moves and everything, like just you had to use everything you had. And when you did it all, it made the game easier.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, I didn't play Spider-Man. I think I played Spider-Man on either normal or just like one below normal, just because I was trying to just, story. I don't really feel like the combat needs to be anything crazy for that game.
Yeah, with Spider-Man, I mean, the combat's pretty easy to handle. I mean, they've been using that combat since the first Batman Arkham game. So it's pretty easy to parry. And
I love the Batman games. That I remember playing those. So that was fun. But like, more like Souls-like or light games like that, where it's like you gotta be able to parry. Which makes me kind of want to. I think I actually did. I re-downloaded Lies of P, but I'm still gonna have that one on the back burner because I'm still gonna go into Ghosts. I want to do Ghost first.
Ghost has good dodge and good parry and good everything. Good. You can make it a Souls-like if you want.
You said if I put it on like the hardest one is basically like real life,
awesome,
like
from what
2
I hear.
slashes and you die.
Yeah, but it's the same on both sides. It's not like enemies are sponges. Like it's like real life. Like I would, if I could go back and play it again and I had time and patience, I would definitely play it like that.
There was a game that I played that was similar to that. It was it was a samurai game, but it was just like side scroller. I can't remember. It was on Game Pass. It's black and white.
Oh,
yeah,
we played it. Yeah,
Trek to Yomi.
Trek to Yomi.
Yeah, Trek to Yomi.
Yes.
Is it kind of like that? Where like if you could get people's
kinda, but not really.
If you do like what you're supposed to do, you could basically kill those people in like one hit.
I guess in that sense.
Okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah,
I remember. Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 hits if you did it right. Yeah.
Okay.
So in that sense, yeah, I could see it being similar.
Okay. I did like that game.
Dude, the screaming was relentless though.
Yes. Those voice actors earned that check for the screaming.
Oh my gosh. I was like, geez. Man, PTSD from all this screaming.
Yeah. I don't want to make you angry, but
no, I've already predicted this would be the case.
I'm gonna probably it comes out tomorrow. I want to see how much it is before I buy it. The only reason I would be buying it is it's not even a season. It's like the next episode of whatever they're doing right now, in between what they're doing, what they did for the end of Destiny 2 to what's supposed to be the new.
I don't even know why you're kidding yourself. You're going to buy this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it because I want to do the dungeon, because the dungeons is what I like doing in Destiny.
Whatever still excuse, doing what we said you would do.
Yeah, whatever excuse you want to make.
You can say whatever excuse you want to make.
but
it's the dungeon.
It is the dungeon that I want to play the dungeon. But everything
you want
else
all of it. You're like, I'm just gonna buy it. You know what?
Everything else about it, I don't like. I saw some stuff like on their subreddit, like Bungie is like sending out like, I guess, to veteran players like, hey, how do you feel about the game going forward, and could you give us any feedback and stuff? I'm like, yeah, like stop, just stop. Just stop.
Destiny 3, guys, let's go.
Like if you're gonna do something, it basically now needs to be a complete reset. You're basically just resetting it as the seasons go on, but like you're not gonna keep all the vet players and everybody that you had. I have not been wanting to play it much. I'm probably gonna end up playing it tonight after we get done, because I want to finish. Yep. It depends on if my brother gets online, to be quite honest. He's a flake. It depends on if Jordan gets online. It was to finish my Conqueror seal for doing all the like super hard nightfalls. I had one more to do, and I just haven't done it, but it's not the end of the world if I don't do it. But the real reason I want to get the next season thing is just for the dungeon and the exotic, because it's I think I told y'all about it, the icebreaker from Destiny 1. It was the sniper rifle that regenerates ammo on its own, so you don't have to like pick up any ammo. It just automatically makes bullets, and that's fun. That seems like a very like Borderlands type gun, and it also looks Borderlands. But I also still want to see how much it is, because if it's $20,
you'll still pay it. You say no all you want. You will. You want that dungeon.
I don't want to pay it. Not for $20.
It'll go down to 19. It'll be like, okay, 19 I can do.
If it's 10 I can do.
Tell us the max. We're holding you accountable to this.
$20.
10 is the max. So you're gonna wait till it's half.
I will wait till it's $10.
I don't believe you.
I will wait till it's $10. It's not that like critical to me. I have everything else in the game that I wanted. I played the game for 10 years. I think I can wait. Like,
can you?
I bought everything before they put everything into free to play. So, and it's not free to play. It's free to try. Yeah, I can wait till it's $10, because that's what they said that seasons were supposed to be. And then they were like, but if you want the dungeon with the season, you have to pay another $10. And then they just try to fleece money out of people.
I don't even know why you're lying to us. I don't understand.
I'm not. I'm dead serious. If it's not $10, I'm not buying it. And I will
$20. It's not $10.
Is it $20? Did you look it up?
I don't know. Let's just buy it.
If it's 20, I'm still not buying it. Anyway, then I will be playing Ghosts. And I also bought Monster Hunter World because I got some friends in
some low places.
Yeah. And I want to get back into Monster Hunter World because Monster Hunter Wilds, I think, comes out soon.
Oh, I thought I thought that was a new one that you bought.
No, I bought the old one because it was also like $15 for like the ultimate Stargazer kill all the monsters version. Yeah, Jazz
Wave
Fingers.
Your Hands game, the edition.
Yeah, it was all of it. So I was like, yeah, $20 for that, sure, whatever. So I'll be playing that, and what else? Fake Life. Did I do anything else? I watched a lot of anime when I was sick.
Okay.
Yeah, I just watched a lot of anime clips and like just anime fights and anime.
Could have been playing video games, but
I could have. I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't.
Oh my gosh, you and Mark cut from the same cloth.
When you don't feel it, you just don't.
I just wasn't feeling it.
It's not.
Listen, there are 3 things in my life that I don't need to feel it. One is video games. 2 is pretty much most foods. And 3 is none of your business. So
I know what 3 is. You know what it is. 3 I will never turn down.
I don't kiss it.
No.
You drop everything for 3.
Always.
Now, question for you. Has your wife ever started to like initiate romancy times while you're in the middle of a video game that you really want to play?
Everything shuts down after that. I don't even. I was like, all right, I've done that before. My wife needs me. I'm out of here.
I have definitely faked internet issues to be. Xbox just cut off. I don't know what happened.
Just shut down don't even say anything. Just shut it down.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
I'm like,
what happened to him?
I come back like an hour or so later. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened. Just overheated, I guess.
Yeah, it overheated.
That's it for me.
All right.
Okay. Lucas.
Okay. I guess on that note,
how are you?
It's my turn. I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. I'm doing another mega update today. I'm just rolling it all into one.
All right.
This is going to be my Ifurgle update.
Okay.
Does that work? Ifurgle?
Sure.
Okay, good. This one is all about winning. All I do is win. I was a big winner this past week or two. It's all about winning. So, first of all, I won the pizza bet.
Hey,
it's mine.
You crushed them.
So listen. Let me tell you what happened. This past Thursday,
you didn't stop playing.
Mindy went on a work trip for 4 days. So I had 3 nights where I could do just whatever. And so I played Hades. And I think trying to think how fast it was. Pretty fast. Like I started, and it coincided with I unlocked the full mirror, so I had access to all the features, and I just started rolling. I think I got 5 wins, 5 completions in a row. I think when it was all said and done, I did 27 tries and got it on. I got the 10 wins in the 27 tries. So once I got moving, it just went. And so the last run had to be a 32 heat. And at first I was unsure how to set up the mirror. There's some things I was remembering, and then but man, I did those first 2 runs to kind of practice. And then I was like, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. And then it was because it was like 1 in the morning, like 12:31 in the morning. I was like, I think I'm gonna try this third time.
Of course, it's always one more with Hades. It's always,
and then the stars aligned, man. Like I got the boons, the drops. I got the extra side characters that give you little bonus stuff, and I was melting fools. And I was like, this is it. This is mine, all mine. And I got to the end of the 10th run, and again, I had forgotten leading up to it. I was building myself up for the big battle, and I had forgotten what even happens at the end of the 10th run. And I was like, oh my gosh, this was way easier than I thought it would be. And so did it, won the pizza bet. So that was exciting. I'm still going to help the guys.
You guys have the pizza yet? You have the pizza yet?
No. It's too early. They're still dealing with the loss. At first they were like, we don't think that should count. You did it too fast. And I was like,
you weren't committed.
I gave you, they were on like for a full month. They were on the last winner. They just needed 1 or 2 wins, and they just haven't been dedicated. I'm like, you got to priorities. You got to set it up, do it right. So I told him that we could do the pizza party at their place, and I'll help coach them to a win at 32. So that was pretty fun.
Congrats.
And enjoyable. Thank you very much.
So what are you going to choose? What kind of pizza are you going to get? Are they going to make it? Right? Yes.
I don't know. I haven't decided. We haven't figured that. We haven't gotten that far. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to see if they want to make it. I'm fine with letting them make
pepperoni, bacon, sausage,
all the meats. Just
ham
meat that exists.
Turkey,
just
bologna,
only ham.
Spam.
Just a ham pizza. The crust is made of ham. The cheese is made of ham. It's like a ham. It's like a squeezed out ham toothpaste, cheese based.
Oh no, not that one.
Yeah. But we'll see what kind of pizza they do. I have no idea. The other thing I won at was hosting a sleepover. So I've been telling my discipleship seniors, the boys, there's like 5 of them, and I was like, I think for the past year or so, I've been telling them, yeah, we're gonna do an overnighter, God and gaming, hangout time in my house. And finally we did it. And we started it out by going to an all-you-can-eat sushi place. And let me tell you what, Patrick, when you come back, we are going to this place, Shindo.
Yes.
It was amazing. They filled the table with food, and there was all kinds of raw, cooked, this sushi of all shapes and sizes, flavors. It was just like just glorious. Then on top of that, you get free dessert, and like they had like these coconut fried chocolate banana sushi rolls that were just
that sounds great. And I don't even like coconut.
Fabulous. It was fabulous, and I ate way too much, but it was so good. And so we did that, and then I brought him back to my place. So since Mindy was gone, James went to a friend's house. He actually switched one of my discipleship guys. The dad, their other son is best friends with James, so they switched places. And then Natasha went to a friend's house. And so it was just me and these 5. And well, there's actually 4 of them. The 5th guy couldn't come. But and they, when we were going to play a game, they were like, well, of course we want to play FIFA or Call of Duty. And I'm like, get out of here. I have real games for you that
we're gonna play Hades.
You're gonna love. Yeah, we're gonna controller swap Hades. No,
this is how you learn about fighting your demons.
I started out very light, with just I introduced them to Astrobot just to see if they would dig like the way the controller does stuff, and they were like, "This is fine, but we want to play something all together." I'm like, "Fine." So we played Goat Simulator 3, split screen. That was just madness and fun madness. We broke out Towerfall Ascension, which is to me, if you game,
that's a party game.
That is a party game. One-shot kills with arrows. Dude, Ryan, you have to play it. If we get to hang out when I come visit and we find a way to all get together.
What a good play or anything? Or is it just couch co-op?
It's couch co-op. You can do couch co-op with 2 people, or you can do 4v4. Like, no, not 4v4. 4 people matches. It's
free
like
for all.
free for all. You can do free for all.
Is
You
it
can
like
do
a Smash Bros type thing?
Kinda, except it's all about arrows. Like, you're an archer, and it's awesome. Like the platforming, the shooting, the feature, like the different types of arrows you can get. Each like type of level has different things that could kill you. It's just totally dynamic. You can do, and we did different. Like, you can do like a death match where you get you get skulls that count up, and whoever gets the first to 20 skulls with 20 kills. Or you can do last man standing, which totally changes the dynamic of how you play the game. And then it has slow motion, like these just moments where like you shoot at each other with arrows and they bounce off each other, and then you shoot again and they bounce off each other, and then you both run out of arrows, and you're just like, I need arrows, and then one guy's smart enough to run over and just jump on your head and kill you, or you shoot each other with arrows. Fun. It's wild. It's so wild.
I mean, it's so quick. Like the rounds are like what, like 10, they're like 10 seconds long.
I mean, if you're good, they can last. And
is it kind of like Boomerang Foo?
Yeah, it does have a Boomerang Foo feel, but it's just so deeper and so much. I don't know. Like, there's no excitement. Like,
it's so easy to pick up and play that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like James played some of the high school guys and played me, and like everybody kind of, once you figure it out, it's not that hard to not master, but I will say that I had forgotten about the dodge, and once I discovered the dodge, it was over. Like the last couple ones, like I was just cleaning the floor with them, and it was nice. I didn't hold back sometimes, but it's so fun. We played that, and then we played Broforce, of course, which was just crazy fun. And now that one didn't last very late into the night because, as you know, Patrick, from when we played it, once you get to a certain hour of the night, your brain just can't
shuts off, and you can't. You're
constantly falling in the cave, like the holes in the ground, or you're like blowing up stuff so much. Like everybody hated when somebody got Will Smith's Men in Black character. Everybody got ticked because they would just constantly shoot and would blow up the whole terrain to where you couldn't reach any, like you couldn't reach a ladder or couldn't reach a way to progress in the level, so you just had to die. So that one was fun, but the classic one, like the one that we played for hours, I think there was a 12-hour span where 7 of those hours we played Towerfall Ascension. Like they could not get enough of it.
I believe it.
So that was the win, was convincing them that FIFA stinks and Towerfall Ascension's where it's at.
Because FIFA does stink.
It does. It's so boring. It's just like, hey, let's watch you run with a soccer ball across
people
the field.
would fall
like
asleep.
watching actual soccer.
It is. It's like, okay, great. We're just doing what you do, except you control it. Wow, yay. So, yeah. Friday night, we stayed up till 4 a.m., which was way later than I've stayed up in a long time. I definitely felt it the next day. I'm good now, but it took a couple days to recover.
Yeah.
So, let's see what else happened. James and I won real life because we planned the week's menu without Mindy, and we went grocery shopping without her prompting us to, all by ourselves. So that's a win.
Did her head explode?
Congratulations. What did you get that you don't usually get? What did you get that you don't usually get?
We got big ice creams from McDonald's after we shopped to reward ourselves for doing a good job. We went to McDonald's, and I was like,
rub you the right way?
I don't kiss and tell. So anyways, and then all on the God Life finished 2 Peter, and about to start the trudge of Leviticus. Let's go. How far are you into Leviticus, Ryan? Did you already finish it?
I forgot to read a couple days. So.
What do you forgot about Leviticus, or
I did forget about Leviticus.
That's fair. I mean, that's
I think I did chapters 4 and 5 today.
Okay. I'm probably gonna start Leviticus tomorrow.
It's not bad. Peyton Jones does it.
Oh, does he? Nice. Peyton's back.
His pacing, I will say this. When y'all get to it, his pacing in them seems a little
off.
Like off or rushed, because you could kind of like the first couple ones, it just seems like he's like, I don't know. It's like trying to rush through things,
blurring through the thoughts.
Yeah. So, oops, sorry.
Yeah, gotta let it breathe.
Yeah, he like rushes through things and doesn't like give it time to breathe after he gives a joke or something like that. It's just kind of like just keeps the train moving. It's still good. It's just his pacing was a little off for the first couple ones.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like Chris has still so far been my favorite overall. I mean, he's the main guy, so it makes sense. Yeah. But I really loved going through 1st and 2nd Peter. But it was mainly
did a good job.
Yeah, he did a really good job, and just 1st and 2nd Peter are so good and so practical and so deep, like the way Peter talks and writes.
Is there a Bible Project thing on those? That might be the next one that I start on. Just
probably, offhand. I would say so. I tell you one thing: Spoken Gospel also has some really good material to work with.
Did the Spoken Gospel one?
Yeah. So I like their dramatizations of each book of the Bible.
I do too,
and how it connects to Jesus. One of my favorite ones is Ecclesiastes, and it runs through all the ways that Solomon tried to find meaning and purpose, and how he failed in each one, and then how Jesus fulfilled each of the ways in which Solomon sought purpose and pleasure and joy and etc. And it's so good. But so through the word, amazing. I've started a new weekly practice, and we'll see what happens. I consider it a win because I made like measurable progress. So every Sunday, every weekend, I'm trying to plank as much of Psalm 119 as I can.
Oh,
it's 17 or 18 minutes is how long Psalm 119 takes to read through normally. And I didn't do it by minutes. I think it's like, so the first time I did it, I made it 32 verses. I think it was like 3.5 minutes. And I just wanted to die. And
your body was like, please stop.
I mean, when you're listening and your body's like, like your whole like core is just shaking as if you're freezing to death. And so I did it again today, actually. And I made it 46 verses. So
hey,
progress. Right. Yeah. And what I do is I get as far as I can planking, and then the rest of it I just spend stretching and doing push-ups and sit-ups and stuff. So I still do things while I'm listening, but I've listened through all of 119 for the past 2 weeks. So that's something that I'm going to try to continue every week and see what happens. And alongside of that, along with the exercising, I'm on a 14-week running streak. I've ran
nice.
I've ran at least 14 weeks straight, at least once, if not twice, sometimes 3 times in a week. And I'm at my lowest weight I've ever been since early college, high school, like 173. So not too shabby, even with the beard. So if I shave the beard off, I might get in this 160s.
It's not that big yet.
Okay, you're right. It's not, but I like.
Calm down, Abe Lincoln.
Calm down, buddy. I think it's funny that when I'm in front of my mic and my little guard,
you don't really see it. Like
tell,
you just see
I'm like
the sides, but when you do that,
and then I pop up and I'm like, hello. Yeah. So that's my Ifurgle.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. All I do is win. That's what this week's been all about. Winning. I think it's now time to go to some other folks. And since that's all for us, how about you they're joiners? Sorry I didn't talk to you joiners at the beginning. See if you're new with us or old with us. Or
old with us?
Old? I don't know. Doesn't that know how that works? New with us? New? Yeah, new with us? New? I don't know. It's
if you're new with us or if you're just a returning joiner.
Yeah, returning person.
But I like the way you said old with us.
Are you old with us? You should be old with us. I'm feeling that in my age tonight. If you do want to share what's new with you in your neck of the woods, then let's do some quick housekeeping, shall we? We offer towels, fluff pillows, topped with Andy's candies, and tip you off how you can connect with the GMGU on Twitter, Discord, Facebook, and Instagram. You can share what's new with you, just like the real Lizanad Gaib did. Earl did not get the promotion at work, but it's all good. We try again when the opportunity presents itself. Perseverance. Perseverance. Don't give up. I like your attitude. Ifel, haven't played much this last week again, but new season of Destiny 2 is dropping. There's the enabler for
Yeah, there he is.
Ryan. Dropping, so I'll probably drop into that. Gonna give Remnant 2 a try. And slowly working on my platinum of Ghost of Tsushima. At least somebody's got the priority straight. Working on the plat, Ryan.
Look, man, I'm gonna start.
Oh, what a fun plat that was.
Oh, that was a great plat. I mean, you got to get through some butt cheeks to get that plat, but it's worth it.
Yep. Wait, go through some butt cheeks or get some butt cheeks?
I mean, I'm not giving any spoilers, okay? You need to experience it yourself. So quit asking.
Once you see them, you're like, oh, I have to do this 50 times.
Yeah. As long as you rub the right way, you'll be good. All right, Giggle. Still. Oh, man. Sometimes. It's the words.
That has to be the title. Like, rub
the right way. But Mark's going to love that.
I mean, that's the title is fine. Just me trying to search for an image, like you guys pray for me.
You're gonna have to have Mel do the image search for you. Mel, can you search this up for me so I don't?
We need a third party who's.
Wait till the kids go to bed.
Is there kids Google I can search? Come on.
Yeah, right. Kids Google Junior.
Pull up the same stuff.
Oh gosh. That is messed up. All right. And then Eagle still have not gone back to church, but have been continuing to talk to God every day. Going to try to go again this Saturday. You definitely do that.
Jordan, I am going to send you an invite to our Through the Word stuff.
Yeah, man. You can do digital church with us.
Remind me if I haven't already sent it to you.
Additionally, Jordan, listen. Jesus said, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am with them. So the church doesn't have to be a building. You can just find a couple brothers and sisters and get together, talk and pray together, and you've done church. So no pressure. Baby steps. Baby steps to the small group, baby steps to the church. So but keep talking to him every day. All right. Wacky Gobstopper University. Earl. This is Aaron for those who have no idea what's happening. Earl, not a whole lot. In all honesty, shrug emoji. All right. That happens. You can make something up next time. Like I tell the guys, just if nothing's happening, make it up. We won't know. We won't be the wiser.
Be like, I mean, fake news and then go.
Yeah. 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 So Ifel, still working through Nexomon Extinction. See, making up stuff. And AC Valhalla. Just adding words and putting a colon between them doesn't make it a game. Dragon Ball : Sparking Zero.
Oh, that does come out Friday.
Spoilers, comes out Friday. So looking forward to that. Thankfully, it's the type of game that likely won't require undivided attention like an open world action game or an RPG, so I won't be putting anything on pause when it drops.
Sweet. Yeah.
You want that?
I do. I'm a sucker for Dragon Ball games.
There you go. All right, next up. Mark loves Gabe Patillo. Yes, he does, and we do too. Hey guys. I'm sorry I'm out again, but my voice is still recovering. Oh, wait, no, we have to do it the Mark way. Hello, guys. I'm sorry I'm out again, but my voice is still recovering from the gauntlet of a weekend that I'll talk about in my Earl update. But hopefully this will be the last week for this. Okay, I'm going to do normal voice after that.
Yeah, that was freakishly good.
I try sometimes. Hello, Earl. Okay, so I couldn't really share this news until things were confirmed and appropriate people were made aware first. As you all know, Mark, this feels wrong to share this as your proxy, but okay, we're doing this.
Hop in here, Mark. I know you can hear us.
Yeah.
Just lip it to
twice.
us.
Lip it to us. As you all know, that's not how that works, but okay. Kristen and I have been praying for direction, which included the potential for finally looking towards going into full-time ministry. I applied for a worship pastor position in Southwestern Ohio, and had 2 phone interviews. Kristen and I then were invited to come up to the church and meet the church staff and worship team, have more interviews, and then lead rehearsal and lead worship that Sunday. This is a wonderful church in a small town. They're very mission, community-minded, and it's seriously what Kristen and I have been praying for. That being said, so much talking and singing. You love it. It was a gauntlet for me, and I'm still recovering. Ultimately, it was worth it because, drumroll, I got the job.
Let's go.
Let's go. We'll be moving at the end of the month. It's bittersweet as we'll be saying goodbye to our family, church, and La Carreta. I did not think about that. What the heck?
You're going to have to franchise one.
Man. Yeah, franchise it out.
Because we all know that worship pastors don't get paid enough.
That is correct. It'll be your side job of the side job. But we're looking forward to what God will do in this next chapter. Pray for us in this transition for sure. We will be praying, Marcus.
Yes.
100%.
That's
Congratulations,
so
awesome. Buddy.
Yes, that's awesome.
How close is he going to be to you, Patrick?
2.5 hours.
Sweet. So my
just
wife
just a hop, skip, and a jump over to Galapagos.
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 No, it's Galapagos.
Yeah,
it's where
Galapagos
the birds.
Islands.
It's where the birds evolved.
He's typing from the grave.
Galapolice. Police.
I'm probably not welcome there.
Get out of here. It's French, of course it is. French it up. Mark's gonna be Tootle of Fruitin in Galapagos.
One of these Sundays, I'm gonna just show up at his church.
Yeah, man. That'll be
anyway. The wife was saying, like, how far is Mark gonna be from you? Because now I won't be able to drive up to Virginia to see him. I'll have to.
Because
you go to Ohio, and I was like,
you guys could just come here, stay here, right in the man cave. It's right here.
We're getting to kill 2 birds with 1 stone now. Now we get to see Mark and Patrick. Like, this is perfect.
Let's go,
Lucas. You just have to also be there. So
time it right, and I will be there in January.
Okay,
as long as there's some good weather. Let's see.
That's not bad. 6.5 hours is fine.
Yeah, it's easy. Iffle. I've been deep into Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. I've put maybe 20-ish hours into the game, and that's without many of the side quests in the game. I've done some side quests and may go back and do more. Right now, I'm at the final boss of the game, which has been a beast, but I will tame it. Learning to play a top-down 2D, 3D Zelda game where you have to use copies of monsters' objects to fight and solve puzzles is different for sure, but fun. Overall, I will say that I prefer the traditional combat style over this, but the game is a nice mashup of that style with Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom elements. Cool. And keep enjoying, brother. Eagle, still trucking on in TT Dub. I'm in Leviticus 4 right now. Yeah. I will say that I like Peyton Jones, but he definitely sounds like he's reading from a script.
Maybe that's what it is. That might be what it is.
Mark. That's been his quid pro quo. No, that's been his modus operandi. Golly, what is happening right now? That's it for now. Love you guys. We love you too, Mark.
Love you too, Mark.
Hugs and kisses. All right, Chris, Craig, Corey, Smith, Earl. It's been eventful for a little bit on my end. Just a lot of life stuff happening, but that took a turn last week. I decided to get up before work and go for a run. Let's go. Jogging with Jesus.
Yes.
Nothing crazy, just a mile total. You got to start somewhere, man. Got to start somewhere. The energy I've had during the day now and the positive effect it has on my mental health has been amazing. I feel like I've pulled out of this fog I've been in for a couple years. I also lost nearly 4 pounds last week. I'm definitely going to keep this up and try to see if I can get up to a 5K in November.
All right.
Let's go. Brother, I got that 5K. I got to have a 5K to what? No, couch to 5K. I can send it your way if you have interest. Hey. I was trying to think of how to say something else that rhymed, but it didn't come to mind.
There it is.
I know. That happened again. Iffle. I got pretty heavy back into New World recently. Been playing with my wife and father-in-law. It's a great game to just kick back with. It has the best gathering and crafting system I've ever come across in a game. There's a few games I'm waiting to release, but other than that, gaming isn't super exciting across the board right now. I think that's all for me right now. Love y'all. Love you too.
Love you too, buddy.
Hugs and kisses to you as well.
And it's Beardy.
I know. It's Beardy's on the way. Here he comes. All right. Timmy P. Earl, 4-day work weeks should be national law. I agree.
Amen.
Yeah, 3-day weekends need to be the new norm. I'm on the night shift this week, so bummer for the wife as she won't get to listen to me snore. Aw. Sad times.
Bummer for her.
Yeah. She's probably like waking up in the morning like, wow, that's the best sleep I've ever had. Iffle, I beat Jedi Survivor this afternoon. Solid B++. Could have been an A- if the game didn't crash as much or the map didn't suck. GMG spoiler cast anyone?
Oh,
that's
man.
all.
I gotta go back play through that again to remember what all happened.
It's you act like you've played a whole bunch of games since you beat that.
You shut up. I don't remember things.
You and Patrick. At least Patrick has game volume to, go with that. You're just
sorry.
All I think is of Destiny 2.
Whatever. All you think of is Hades.
The bullet.
Dead cells.
He's not wrong.
It's true. He's not. Where were we? Could have been. Oh, no, I already did that.
Thank you, Mark.
That's all. Got him. Yeah, it's true. Love y'all, even though you probably won't record tonight.
Oh, what? Joke's on you. We actually did.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming, did you, Timmy P?
Timmy P.
Yeah. Next up, Lord Zukor. # single quickfire. Nice crispy bacon or fabulously floppy bacon. Golly, did you have to word it like that? I don't want the second one, even though I like floppy bacon.
You're in the middle?
Crispy bacon. I don't like crispy bacon. It's
I love crispy bacon.
No.
I need crispy.
I'm in the middle with Mark. Like, I like it a little chewy. I don't like it floppy. Like, the fat it's got
to stand. It's got to stand firm. I mean, it can't be going from either side. I mean, that's
no.
Not
when I bite into it and it goes, I'm like, oh, that's too far. That's terrible.
You're wrong, Mark. My wife does.
Oh, flaccid
my wife
bacon. Yeah.
Just like eats it raw. She's like just eating it up from the package.
My wife loves floppy bacon.
Really?
Yes, E was the correct answer. When she cooks bacon, God bless her soul and her heart. I love you. Please don't come in here. She just it's never done enough for me. Like I want my bacon to turn into dust when I bite it. That's
way too much. That's way too much.
I love crispy bacon.
Ugh. Yeah. So gross.
Love crispy bacon.
Charred bacon is like just ruined bacon.
No charred. No, who's talking about charred bacon?
Once it's crispy, it's charred. It needs to be.
It doesn't have to be charred.
It's like medium. It needs to be medium well. Once you do well done, that's just too much. No,
it can't be black at all.
I mean,
why are you talking like that bacon. With Ryan around? That's not appropriate.
No.
Yeah, you're being anti-black right now. I need you to
I'm not anti-black. I'm gonna have a shirt that says that.
That makes it more.
Yeah, that totally ruins the purpose of what you're trying to accomplish.
Nah, I love crispy bacon. I love crispy bacon. I love all bacon, but floppy bacon, yeah, that's hard. That's hard to eat, man.
That's the literal opposite of each other. You don't even make any sense. You can't say floppy
I
bacon.
love all bacon, but if I'm gonna eat bacon, I want it to be crispy.
All right. Yep. Well, you're wrong.
That's fine. I'm wrong about a lot of things. Jesus still loves me.
Amen. Amen. Do you think there'll be bacon in heaven?
There better be, or I'm gonna speak to the manager.
How's that gonna work? Speaking of being kosher.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Saint Karen up there. All right. Yeah. Let me talk to the manager.
I want to talk to the manager so I can worship him and tell him he's wrong, but I still love him.
And can I please have some bacon, please?
Yeah. You guys know what the best kosher bread is, right? It's bagels and donuts because they're holy.
Mm.
There you go. Mark with the but All right. Well, that's all from us. That's all from the joiners. If you that there joiners would rather connect with us visually or spectatorly, there is YouTube and Twitch. A plethora of other joiners who stream. So click the links in Discord and wherever you can find them.
We're not telling.
Right.
Good luck. GG.
It's a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, it's like a scavenger. It's like, see what you can find out there. It's probably gonna be good. Finally, on our Patreon and merch page, you can support and gear up with us. So click that one link to rule them all, either in the show notes or you can type it out real quick. linktree.com/thegmgpod. Of course, if you can't toss your attention or a coin to your podcasters, but still the giving type, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, and Spotify. Helps us reach new joiners through stars, exclamation marks, and your feedback. So let your voice be heard. Literally, if you prefer, just like Timmy P has recently, but not today, at 929 GMG guys. I got ahead of myself. Alrighty then. Patrick, Ryan, Nick, and Marcus, the ghost producer of our show, who I didn't introduce earlier. He is producing, and he is
the man in the chair.
He is he's got music in his heart, Doctor Who on his brain, and for a limited time only, La Coretta in his old stomago, which is kind of a bummer, Marc Boucher. But along with him and you, our beloved friends, family, and joiners, go get your good morning this week, and may God bless and guide your lives as you work at what the hell? I just skipped a spot. I'm like, you know what? Living is for rookies. As you live, as you die, work, as you drive, as you listen, as you smell, as you feel, as you rub people the wrong way, and as you game.
1, 2, 3, 4.